instead of blowing off today, I thought I'd just go early. All right. So hopefully you're catching this. If not, uh, leave a question in the comment section down below, and I'll answer a question. Maybe your question will be what I start off with the next workouts for Older Men Live. So let me know if you're watching me live over on my Facebook page at Skip LaCour page. You are watching me on YouTube live at Skip LaCour, or anywhere, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Let me know where you're watching me from. Again, say hello, hello, hello. Coming on a little bit earlier tonight. You know what? I'm just going to come on here for a few moments. And it's like I said, I talk to men like you, every single day. And, really, I guess if I had to take a quiz and you said, well, what are the things that most men miss who want to have a great physique? They're committed. They're willing to do the work. They watch the live broadcasts about fitness like this. They frequent my website, skiplacour.com, for the workouts for older men videos or whatever social media. You're interested in this. You're willing to do the work. You're going to the gym right now. Maybe you want to do it at a higher level. Maybe you need to get on your nutrition, whatever it is. But you are committed to some extent, and you can't get to the next level going through it, what seems like yourself. And so I tell you, I could talk to you for less than 5 minutes and ask you certain questions about where you think you are, what you think you have to do to get to the next level. What is the next level for you? All right. And then again, what do you think you need to do to get to the next level? What's your best guess? I mean, obviously you're watching these videos and going to my website, listening to my podcast because you're trying to figure out how to get to the next level. But what would be your guess today? So I can ask you where you are on a scale from 1 to 10. All right. If you sent me a picture too, a picture tells me 1,000 words. I can tell things like density by like how long you've been training, how heavy you've been training, right? What your concept, right? But it's really you versus you. If you told me like what you saw yourself on a scale from 1 to 10, and I looked at that picture, that would tell me just a lot. Again, you're going through this by yourself. I mean, you may look around the internet, you might try to compare yourself to people on the internet, or maybe a couple guys in your gym, F that. But you've spent your time, right? It's TikTok every once in a while. And some guy's telling me he's, that there, you've got a great physique. Obviously, it took a lot of work, but there's no way you're drug free. And I just said, well, hey, your hallucination is duly noted. Thank you very much. Well, what am I supposed to say? If that's what he wants to believe, that's what he wants to believe, right? And then then he'll come back, right? Well, it isn't a hallucination. That's just what I know. And I'm looking at the guy and I'm going, like, this guy's some accountant, probably good guy, probably does whatever he does really well. First of all, I'm thinking, man, you're 55 years old. You don't have anything better than to do. I've been doing this for 32 years. What are you gonna influence me to stop what I'm doing? I make a million videos. Again, been doing it for 32 years. Saw it, look on the internet, all this information. Joe Blow accountant, who's probably a great accountant, probably a great father, probably great at all the things that I haven't focused on. He's going to tell me what he thinks. And I said, well, are you an expert on this type of manner? I don't know, whatever he said, something like, well, clinically I am. And I just said, well, guess what? You're a bad expert, right? What I'm saying is that there are, if you're really good at other things and that you being smart in other areas, and you think it applies to the level you want to get to for fitness, I'm telling you, that's the biggest challenge, right? You got to humble yourself and not say, well, I know it. Because I could tell you, if you told me where you were on a scale from 1 to 10, I saw a picture, and then I asked you, okay, well, what would it take? Just say you thought you were a 6 out of 10, right? Well, what would make it an 8 or 9? You're not even a 10. And if you would tell me things like, well, I got to lose body fat, I got to lose the stubborn fat, I want to build muscle, I want my arms bigger, whatever it is. See, I will know how much you understand, how realistic you are about what's even possible. Right? Who doesn't want to get bigger? Who doesn't want to get bigger in 6 months? Who doesn't want to get bigger with the amount of work that they're doing now, right? But you'll tell me a story of how you think this all works. All right. And then so you'll tell me what you think, and I can see, well, that's way off. That's not how it works. All right. And then I'll ask you, well, what's stopping you from doing all those things? right? Because then there's that motivation. It's usually a lot of uncertainty that, well, I really don't know if I did. That's what I think I have to do. But if I knew it with certainty, I would do it, because you would. Because they don't talk about all these things that are make them, well, I know what to do, I just don't want to do it. No, they think they know what to do and they want the results, but they can't get themselves going. So that's where the discord is of what you think you should do, that uncertainty, and it's sapping your enthusiasm. It's sapping your energy and your effort, right? And so I'll tell you, I could tell you what most men miss. They think they understand, but they don't understand. All right. And I make all these videos telling you exactly that. But again, if you think you know it, oh no, that's not it. It must be something. You're going to be looking. I'm going to give you the answers that you need, like right in these videos, over and over and over again. Right. But you'll be looking elsewhere, thinking it's something else. And that something else, as you see, has never come. But see, that's what I love about the one-on-one coaching, so I can break through that you can't get from videos. And if you're 55 years old, you want to keep on pounding away with this frustration, you're gonna make it till you're 65 years old, right? So look down below if this is making sense to you, right? You probably do what you do really well, and you got some rookies that are probably good at something else, trying to tell you how it works, and all that certainty that they have, I guess, is getting them to look as good as they do. But that sense of certainty and that lack of humility, that, hey, I'm all ears. You're saying this applies to me? Okay, well, let me hear it with a new, fresh set of ears. Let me see it with a fresh new set of eyes. Well, if you don't do that, you're gonna stay there forever. So look down below. Look at all the different ways that I can help you if you're ready to just get this done, right? And I just wait for guys to be ready, and they reach out and we can talk, and I'll get to decide if you're ready. Because if it's not, right, we have a talk. Then you can always do coaching later when you are ready. All right. Hello, John on Facebook. Thank you for being here. So if you're coming in late, hey, I missed Skip's show. Well, that's because I didn't want to miss tonight. I went on a couple hours early because I wanted to keep this continual connection up. So post your questions, say hello, just as if you caught this live. All right, so that's going to do it for this Workouts for Older Men Live. Let's live today. Let's live every day. Work out, eat right, produce, connect with the people we care about, right? That vision that we have as we sprint to the end. Let's do it with a sense of urgency. We have more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great night.